Привет, товарищ, this is Comrade Volka, and I'm playing Call of Duty. Anyway, so I won't be making videos for quite a while. I haven't posted many to begin with. Sorry those who view my videos. But today I will be discussing the combat philosophy of constantly moving in combat. This is pretty heavy in Russian combat philosophy, as well as experienced soldiers, marines, and sailors of any military will probably tell you if you stand still for too long, aka camp, you will die. It's just an inevitability. But so for a good reference of campers in Call of Duty, you can watch Hollow Point Rounds documentary, and that is completely on camping in the Call of Duty experience. It's kind of funny, but so we have lots of things to discuss. So as you can see, I am constantly moving from point to point, trying to avoid taking damage, taking lots of rounds in any way. I really don't like playing too much Call of Duty or too many non-hardcore military simulators, as it be. So I do play a lot of Metro in Operation Flashpoint, and I want to play Arma, but my computer won't run it. But I do play a lot of Counter-Strike as well. So in those games, accuracy isn't always what's important. Yes, when you are shooting it is important, but when you have to suppress an enemy, you have to use your smokes, you have to use your flashbangs, which I use in Call of Duty. It is quite weird, and in Battlefield, which makes me sad. But the use of suppressive fire and whatnot are constants. You have to use them, and you have to prove that if you want to move, you have to put their head down, and they need to be behind cover and not shooting at you. So there will be some normal discussion instead of tactics. So how to work with a teammate. This is quite odd because sometimes your team will not have mics, and I normally don't use a mic when I am playing on console. There's probably instances where I would, and that would be very interesting. But the majority of the time I don't, because it's consoles and most people won't respond, or they'll just swear at you. But on the computer I try and communicate with friends and teammates, but my mic has stopped working on the computer. So this is different editing. But yes, I am on quite a large kill streak for me. I normally don't get past 5 or 6 kill streaks. I have gone on a 12 before in Battlefield. But as you can see, I'm moving, I'm checking targets. I am going to whiff or miss on this knife. Sometimes my English was not the greatest, but that's the name of the game. I'm moving in constant. And when you're, because of how small the maps are, damage drop off is unrealistic. In real life, 100 meters, oh, that's perfect velocity for the round to travel through the air. So it will have no to little kinetic drop off, and through its power would increase, its range increased. I've been seeing that in a lot of video games lately, but well, that is a different video if it ever gets recorded. But knowing your enemy and moving constantly is one of the best ways to confuse an opponent and to eliminate tons of opponents, along with flanking. As you can see, perfect flank, 3 kills, 1 raw. So if you constantly want to avoid your enemy and bring pain and power down upon the heavens, let the battles come. This is Volka, до свидания, and good hunting.